Hi guys, welcome back to Casually Crafted. My name is Ashley. Before I get started, I just want to welcome all the new subscribers. Pretty sure a few weeks ago I had about 3, and now I have at least 46 or so. I forgot to look. So welcome. I'm glad you're here joining me today. And I owe probably all those subscribers to Karen from A Yarn Addict with Karen. So thank you for that shout out. It was super sweet of you. So yeah, I'm excited to have you guys. It's a lot more exciting to make videos if you know somebody is actually watching. So welcome, and I hope you want to stick around for a little while. So to start off, I want to show you my finished projects. So first I have the clover / shamrock. I'm pretty sure those are two different things, but I'm not sure which one this one is technically called. So I showed this as a work in progress last time. I used just scrapbook paper from Joann's, just 5 different shades, and cut it into strips, and then made the spirals and stuff. So I'm pretty happy with how it turned out, which is a good thing because it took a long time. So if I wasn't happy with it, I would have probably quit halfway through. But there's that. So now to my crochet stuff that I made. If I can put this down somewhere. The next thing I finished was this chocolate Easter bunny. It was a pattern by Donnie Spiegel on Ravelry, but unfortunately I searched it and it's discontinued. I downloaded and printed this pattern about 3 years ago when I was first learning how to crochet, and I just couldn't get I kept missing rows and stuff, so I put it aside till now. So I used the Burnout Baby Blanket Tiny in the color Brown Bear for this one, and I showed that last week. So there he is. I couldn't decide what color bow to do, and I'm really bad at making bows, but there you go. So I did 3 colors in there. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I'm usually not a big fan of working with the fuzzy yarns, so as I was making it, I was second guessing my decision to use this yarn. But I think it turned out okay. So yeah, that's that one. My other finished projects are the mermaid tails I made, which I delivered last week, but I did make a short video clip showing them and explaining what I did. So I will insert that right here. Hi guys, I just wanted to come on here real quick and show you the mermaid tail blankets that I finished this week. I will be delivering them to my aunt tomorrow, and I don't have time to make a full video right now, so I just wanted to show this to you for now. So here, let's see if I can get the whole thing in there. Here's the purple one. This was a pattern by Anu Crochet here on YouTube. I pretty much followed her pattern. Her pattern's for a 7 to 10-year-old, and but she does give the multiple of how to make it to whatever size you need. So I just chained to fit around my 6-year-old for both of these. The 2 girls I'm making them for, one's a little bit smaller than my daughter and one's a little bit bigger than my daughter, so I just went according to that. The only other difference I did was she says to use an 8mm hook for the body and a 7mm for the fin, but I used a 7mm for the body and a 6 for the fin. This purple one is made with Red Heart Super Saver in the color Grape Fizz, and I used almost 3 skeins of that. And then the pink one is the slightly smaller one. And get that all in there. And this is the Red Heart Super Saver Ombre in the color Jazzy. That's the back, sorry. It looks the same though. Yeah, so this pattern was pretty easy to follow. Basically it's just shells. You start with like 9 double crochets in the shells, and it gets lower until you get to 3 double crochets here at the end. I'd say the trickiest part is adding the fin. The fin is wider than your bottom, and so you kind of have to scrunch it all up, and getting it to both sides to be kind of scrunched up evenly. It's kind of hard. This one came out a little more wonky than the purple one. Purple one worked out better for me for some reason, but that's that. And I used a little bit over 1 skein of this. The ombres are slightly larger skeins, but I still had to break into the second one. And yeah, I think that's it for that. So bye for now. Thank you. So then I only have one work in progress that is new from last time. I haven't worked on the scrap blanket, and I haven't worked on my kids' pillows because I was working like crazy getting those mermaid tail blankets done. So the only other whip I have right now is this bunny graph, which is the graph that Yarn Hag Ryan has been doing. So I am using, forgot to grab it. I didn't really have colors that I wanted to try to coordinate with each other, so I just grabbed a Premier Sweet Roll, and I've used most of the yellow and most of the purple on this one. And I might have enough to do one with like the white outline, and I think some purple, that's the purple inside again. Hold on. There. And then for the tail, I'm using Bernat Pipsqueak to make it kind of fuzzy. I did alter her pattern a tiny bit. I want to make this into kind of a banner, sorry for all my ends, like a banner or a garland. So I just took a few rows off the sides to make it more of a rectangle than a square, and added a few rows at the top. So I can maybe, if I make more, I can fold it over and then put them all on a string together. I'd probably need some blocking to keep this from curving like that, and I think I'll probably go around the edges with the purple to kind of give it a darker outline. But yeah, so that's my one new work in progress. I do have 2 other colors of the Premier Sweet Roll that I can make other ones out of, so they won't all just be this color. Alright, so once again I forgot to show you guys another work in progress. This is another non-crochet. So I have this pig long, basically, board that I made. I'm planning on making, it's like a hanger for my kids' artwork, I guess. So it'll be like this, and I have clothespins to do that. So originally I wanted to get like a yardstick or something to just glue the clothespins on, but I couldn't really find one at my Walmart. So then I found this 6-pack of wood slats, and it was like $2. So I decided I'd try that. So I glued them all together with wood glue and like half a popsicle stick on the back to make it long. There's about 6 inches each, a little more than 6 inches each for each of these, and there's 6 of them, so that's pretty long. I'm probably gonna hang it on this wall somewhere. My kids do have a corkboard down here in the basement, but I'm really bad at taking the artwork and actually putting it on the corkboard, and then figuring out what to do with the stuff that was already on the corkboard. So I figured this will be an easier way to change out their current artwork and then still use the corkboard for other things. But at this point, I have no idea how I'm going to decorate this. I've seen some stained. I could just paint it. I could do paint pouring on it. I have no idea. I could cover it in scrapbook paper. Who knows? So if you have any suggestions, I might actually make 2 of these. I would need to buy another set and have one for each of my daughters, so they don't have to fight over it. But I could let them paint it. I have no idea. So what do you guys think? How I should decorate this? Sorry, it's too big to get in the whole shot, but yeah. So it'll be somewhere on this wall up the stairs with all their stuff on it. So that is my last work in progress. So finally I went to Michael's again. I promise I don't go shopping for yarn really all that often, but since I got paid for making those mermaid tails and I was at a Michael's, I bought a few things. So first, I bought this fun wood carrot. I honestly, when I bought it, I didn't know what I was going to do with it. It was like 40% off, and I had an extra 25% off coupon. It says paint me on here. I don't think I'll paint it. I might have come up with an idea. We'll see how it turns out. I definitely will not be doing the paper quilling thing because that just takes way too long. I also bought some more beads. I really need to start making more necklaces out of these instead of just buying beads. And then I can maybe show you guys what I actually do with them. Last year, before we moved about 6 months ago from Oregon to Wyoming. I had thought about doing like craft sales, whatever those are called, craft fairs. And so I was going to make a whole bunch of necklaces. So I bought a whole bunch of beads and I started making some, and then my husband got a new job and we moved. So I haven't really made any since then, but I do enjoy making them. So that's what I got those for. And then I did buy a few things of yarn. I got, these are all Karen cotton cakes. I got this one in the color, I can never find the color when I want to, Aqua Breeze. So this is like kind of a light bluish. I got 2 of those. I want to make myself a shirt, probably a summer top of some sort. I have a million patterns that I've saved that I want to try, so we'll see which one I actually end up trying out. And then I thought I could make my daughter's ones to kind of match. So for my 6-year-old, I picked out this Fruit Tropics one with the yellows and other colors. And then my 2-year-old was with me and I gave her 2 choices and she picked out this one, which is Candied Lavender. So these all kind of go together. Let's see if I can get them all up there. The blues in them are not quite the same, but they're pretty close. So I thought if I made some sort of shirt pattern that they were all the same, we could match, and that could be kind of fun. So yeah, that is all I have for you today. Thank you for stopping by, and I will talk to you next time. Bye!